You want to find the secrets of the universe? Think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. It's a quote by Nikola Tesla, who reportedly caused an earthquake in New York in 1898 with the help of his electromechanical oscillator. And then Albert Einstein said, match the frequency of reality you want and you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This is not philosophy, this is physics. It seems this is the point where science meets spirituality. So I think and hope this video will resonate with both scientists and philosophers. Alright, let's see what this law of vibration is about and what we can do about it. It's pretty simple. This law says that everything around us is matter vibrating at a specific frequency. So it's this frequency difference between things that makes us say, right now I see a house, a car, and a cat. And just because you don't see any energy moving, it doesn't mean it's not there. So we can't see radio waves or Wi-Fi either, but I probably used them when I uploaded this video, and you probably use them too when you subscribe to my YouTube channel. The law of vibration states everything is vibration, physical things and abstract things. So let's talk a bit about the spectrum of emotions. The emotion with the lowest frequency is shame, and I think it's the most difficult emotion to deal with because you feel exposed and attacked. Then at a slightly higher frequency we have guilt. It's just not cool, especially when you shouldn't feel guilty. Then we have fear. A lot of people decide to live their lives at this specific frequency. It's true that fear is a great motivator, but it's just not sustainable in the long term. Then we have desire, the root of all suffering, just like Buddha said. I think desire stands here on the emotion spectrum because it can control you, so it has this destructive side. And then comes anger, which is just like desire, but at least we can see it's not good. It can control you as well, but at least you're aware of the fact that it affects you negatively. And then there is pride. I think it's in the sense of arrogance. And it's still an insecurity, because you're feeling you're not good enough, and you want to make yourself look greater than you are. Then we have courage, and it's so interesting how this emotion vibrates at a relatively low frequency. We know that courage has the same physical symptoms as anxiety, so these are probably the two sides of the same coin. And then comes neutrality. This is the middle of the spectrum, and it's when you feel centered and you can make good decisions. Willingness. You are more positive and you want to start doing things. Acceptance. You accept life the way it is and you go with the flow. Reason. Using logic makes you feel good. And after this stage, we enter the real territory of positivity. Love. You start loving yourself, you start loving everyone, and life seems amazing. And then comes joy. You have no words to describe what you're feeling because you're too excited. It's not physically and mentally possible to be always joyful because you're gonna make a lot of stupid decisions. Or maybe you're just gonna get used to it. And then joy becomes your new neutral state. It's just a matter of habit, because if you get too used to joy, then going from joy to love will be painful. The next one is peace. You're at peace with yourself, you're cool, and you want nothing but to live in the present. And the last stage is enlightenment. Now this is probably one of the mysteries of life. It is said that once you reach this level, you cannot describe it, because if you can't describe it, it means you're not there yet. Now, I think trying to always be in such elevated moods is not really practical, but at least we could try to stay centered. If you fail, that's okay. You have to experience all these feelings because that's what life is about. The law of vibration goes hand in hand with the law of attraction, because if you want to attract something, you have to get yourself in a particular state. You can always change your emotions by playing certain scenarios in your mind. But I think small steps are the key here. So instead of trying to go from shame to enlightenment, try to go from shame to fear, then pride, and then neutrality. And when you start feeling centered, the sky's the limit. You can go anywhere from that point. That was it for today. Remember two things. You are in control of your mind, and we ain't fooling around. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, share the video.